So it's hard for me to list a point of no return because he left when I was 38 weeks pregnant. So if I say, or if I have any regrets that I didn't have that confronting conversation sooner, I can't even say that I left because I didn't. I wasn't the one that left. I wasn't the one that wanted it to end, shamefully. I can't really say I should have done it sooner because I wouldn't have my second. I feel like the timing, like I just made it, and I obviously wouldn't have my life be any other way with that and not have her in it. But I do hate that me and my eldest had to go through so much. So yes, I wish I had confronted things sooner. I wish I had opened my eyes sooner. I wish I had not been in so much denial about what was going on and how we were being treated. But had I done that a moment sooner, I might not have my two girls. So the universe has really got me by a chokehold there. I can't really regret anything. I think the point of no return for me was whilst we were in couples therapy, hearing him say he just had no emotion at all in regards to me. I've talked before about the night that it ended, that he had been really like charming and charismatic in front of other people and to other people because we were at dinner with other people. And then as soon as we left, that wall came back up and he just looked at me with so much disdain, could barely stand to be in my presence, and I didn't know why. I didn't know what I'd done wrong. I obviously now know that I hadn't done anything wrong. He was just taking it out on me that he no longer loved me and that somehow became my fault. And so I had that confronting conversation with him when I said, I don't think you love me anymore, do you? And he said, no, I don't. That was obviously the point of no return because I'm not going to be with someone who doesn't want to be with me. He also thought that that was the point of no return because he took that as his ticket out, and I let him because once he said that was it. And that is why I'd been so terrified to have that conversation for so long, because I knew it would be. I've talked before about how I felt like I was standing on the edge of a cliff, and the worse things got, the closer to the edge of the cliff I got, and I had to breathe really, really with a shallow breath, because if I took a deep breath, I would fall off the edge of the cliff. And that night I did. I took a deep breath and I just asked him that question that ultimately set my life on a completely different path and burn everything behind it. That was my point of no return. There had been so many small steps up to that point. I feel more unfortunate for my eldest that it couldn't have been different sooner, but then she wouldn't have her sister. So it just goes round and round.